Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the King of Lightning is here today to talk about Bleach, the Bleach chapter review, chapter 619. I'm pretty sure most of you guys and gals have actually seen the live reaction. If not, as usual, in this corner right here, blah, 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 whatever. Now, listen. This chapter is really simple. It really is. But in the chapter at the beginning, we have Yuha seemingly pulled like an Aizen moment. And you're like, what is going on here? Like why does Yuha think he can go monologue on like the same tier as Aizen? Like, that's not happening, man. It's just not. And to a certain degree, I did see the differences between Manga Stream and Manga Panda when it came to that particular section of the chapter. In the follow-up section, where Yuha states, well, I mean, here's a huge difference. In Manga Stream, Yuha states that it was him who killed his mother, which showed Ichigo's weakness because Ichigo couldn't kill the man that killed his mother. He could only, quote-unquote, stop him. However, on Manga Panda, Yuha says that Ichigo is responsible for his own mother's death. That's a huge difference. That's a huge difference in translation when it came to the second part of that particular section. So I'm not too sure which one's right. Is Yuha mocking Ichigo for being unable to save his mother because it was his fault that his mother died? But we all know that Yuha was the one who actually took the powers. According to Ishin, Yuha took the powers of, well, maybe, I'm not too sure if it's, no, actually not, I think it was. I think it was Ishin who actually talked about that. Yeah, I think it was, in that flashback. But Ishin said that during that point in time, her powers of a Quincy were taken from her because she was impure, because she had the hollow blood mixed inside of her, and so on and so forth. So, that particular part, I'm not too sure who's right, Manga Panda or Manga Stream. I want to lean towards Manga Stream because of the history, because of what was said before. Yuha did take the powers of all the Imperial Quincies, with the exception of Uryuu, because Uryuu, apparently his power was already on that level where, like, he had the potential of surpassing Yuha. Therefore, his powers could not be taken, even though he was impure. Now, that being said, what Yuha says about Ichigo and how everything that Ichigo has done up was for this moment of killing the Soul King, and the power that he's gained, even, like, you know, besting, awakening his Shinigami powers and his Mach Vassalorde powers through the White Ichigo, and then you have him beating Aizen through the Mugetsu, and then all that full brain nonsense. All of that was for the sake of killing the Soul King. And I want to buy that, because it does sound like there is a certain degree of, that there is a certain degree of fact behind that statement, because of the fact that Ichigo's blood is part Quincy. However, this is where I think he falls short, very short. Yuha had a direct role in Ichigo stabbing the Soul King. Ichigo grabbed Yuha's sword. Remember? So Ichigo has Yuha's sword, and then all of a sudden there's some blood vein stuff going on, and then he stabs the Soul King. So had Ichigo had just seen the Soul King and then, like, instinctively just cut him down, okay, then there would actually be some weight to what Yuha stating. But because Yuha had a direct role in Ichigo cutting down the Soul King, I can't buy what Yuha's saying. I really can't. And even still, to me, it's kind of like, you shouldn't go that route, Yuha. Do what you do best. You speak through actions, not word. Aizen is the one who speaks through words. You're the doer. You're the guy who just fucks up people and walks away without saying a word. Cool, alright? Brush your shoulders off, not a big deal. So, that's what I'm going to say for now about that particular chapter. Getting on to the other section, I mean, basically it's Parkin Jaws. I mean, I'm not too sure if it was Parkin Jaws or if it was Uryuu who actually wounded Yoriichi, which caused breakdown. But I'm gonna go Uryuu because in the Manga Panda version of the chapter, and I think also Manga Stream, Ichigo blames Uryuu for the cause of the breakdown of the barrier. Now, that being said, Parkin Jaws is there, which also means that Mr. Miracle, I believe in Miracles. Maybe he's there too. And of course, X-Axis, which oh yeah, X-Axis. That's my dude right there. But also, maybe perhaps even because I'm not too sure if there's like someone back where the Royal Guard are, making sure that they're, you know, dead. And if that's the case, then maybe Hashwald is back there. I don't know. Maybe Parkin Jaws was the only one of we them who decided to go to where His Majesty was. I don't know. But either way, we them is here. Whether it be one member or several members, we them is here. And Uryuu himself is also there, obviously. And I really want to see how Uryuu stacks up now. Because Uryuu has a new bow, he has a new cape. He's looking all fancy and white, whatever. It's not racial. And I'm thinking, well, can Uryuu actually tangle with current Ichigo? And I don't mean like Shikai. I mean like full power Ichigo. I want to see Ichigo use his full powers. I want to see his new Bankai. I want to see what else he has up his sleeve, if he has other stuff up his sleeve. And I want to see if Uryuu is going to be that guy to actually bring out Ichigo's full power. Because Ichigo, well no, Uryuu, he has inherited the A title. So he should be on the same level as Yuha. Though, that may not be an immediate occurrence. That may be over the course of time. I don't know. So we'll have to wait and see how things roll out. But if Ichigo has to bring on his full powers to take on Uryuu and best Uryuu, and Uryuu's powers are still in like their, let's say hypothetically, they're still in their development stage, then Uryuu is going to be the main villain. He's going to be the final villain of the story. That's what I can see occurring. If not, then it's going to be Yuha. So it's very important where Kubo goes with this fight is going to dictate if he decides to actually go to the fight, because he could venture off and like do other stuff. I don't know. Like we could go back over to like Kenpachi and Urahara and what's going on with them. I don't know, but or even Bazz-B. But maybe with Grimmjow. Coops. But it's going to dictate who is going to be the final villain of the series. My personal opinion, the way this fight pans out. So, and Yorichi seems to be sidelined at this point in time. Because she got blown back, literally. And then all you have left is fucking Inoue and Chad. And fucking Ganju. Not exactly the A-team. Shit. Ichigo, you really should have gotten better dudes. I mean, the La Muerte can only work for so long against Parking Jaws. Just saying. So that's it, I'm done. Give me your thoughts, and I will see you guys later. The chapter overall, it's okay plus. So, rate the video, comment, subscribe. Have a nice one.